Okay, so this is my first time doing this, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm pretty sure I knocked it out of the bleeping park. I'm trying not to swear in this video right here because I promised you guys I'd try to chill with that. But anyways, what we got here is for everybody who likes to spend their money on bait at the bait shop, you could just trap your own bait. I got about 80 crawfish in one of those, it's a pond, dude, but instead of having it outside beating in the sun and getting algae, I got it in the basement where it's cold. I got a chiller on it. Well, I don't got the chiller on it now because I don't need it, but if it got real hot down here for whatever freaking reason, then I would definitely throw the chiller on it and keep the water at 50 degrees. But in a second, I'm gonna show you all the stuff I got in there. Let me see. This is just a regular for $20 at Home Depot. You can get this unit right here. It's just a regular household filter that holds like a micron filter. Don't get the cheap micron. Get that woven one because it gets all the shit out of your water and it keeps your bait live for weeks, months, however long you want. You want to raise them up to be bigger, feed them shit to, you know, make them more flavorful, whatever floats your boat. But let me show you something real quick. I'm going to take this out. And by taking that out, that allows me to hit a light like this so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. You see the big fish that I got in there swimming? It's real. There's a ton of pumpkin seeds in there swarming around. Bunch of crayfish. Look at those big fish in the corner. You see them, guys? This is legit. I mean, too legit to quit, baby. And be honest with you, this is the coolest thing I've ever done in my whole life. I'm gonna be honest, and I have a saltwater tank. But this is like, just wait till I get a house. It's gonna look like little Japan when I get a house because damn, you know, this is cool. Well, I gotta put the bubbles back in because I feel like that makes everything happy, you know. So now, oh man, we got a little rainbow trout. He didn't make it. He's gonna be unfortunately that guy might end up being crayfish food. I'm gonna have to get a little net because I get like little fishes jumping scared from the crayfish. But just to show that that's not the only thing I do. I mean, my saltwater tank is always gonna be my baby too. I do definitely feed this tank. And as you can see, the sand is super, super, super white. I never showed you guys real quick, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of squeezing everything in. I'm babysitting corals, I ain't gonna lie. Because sometimes people's tanks crash and I'm just a cool guy and I do that for somebody, you know? And then I get gifts in return, you know? So my cousin has me holding a bunch of these, but this is what made my sand turbo white. This little bad boy right here. So to the people from Two Little Fishes, if they ever see this video, which I highly doubt, I want to just say thank you very much because your product surpassed the Phosband reactor from Kent 150 by a large margin, and it made my sand white like if something just like bleached it, but it didn't. And my corals are just like answering back with vigor. Alright, so back to the pond. As you can see, man, when I left to work, I was scared everything in here was gonna die because the water wasn't crystal clear. The blue dot is the air bubbles, and you couldn't barely see that. So with just 10 minutes of running this pump, you don't have to run it all night. You know, your water's back crystal clear, and then you can cancel the power to it, leave the air bubbles running, which is more economical and more, you know, energy efficient, and you never have to worry about throwing away shiners, because I know that I hate carrying the buckets of heavy shiners after a long night of fishing. You gotta hike through the woods and you get stuck being that guy. It sucks being guy, but I've been there. Anyways, I want to thank all the YouTubers who gave me this input, especially that guy from down south. I forget your name there, buddy, but when I remember it, I'm gonna hit you up. Because you were the reason why I really did this. You and your barrel in the back of your boat with your little filter. You know who I'm talking about. It's off the chain, brother.